This is my daily routine while plus EV betting on OddsJam. Welcome to Juice Bets. My name is Trevor, and I'm just going to talk about kind of what my daily routine looks like, how I'm finding these bets consistently, some of the best times to be betting, and also go into how to, manage your emotions and not be totally invested all the time in this because it gets exhausting sometimes when you have bad days in a row. So yeah, to start off with, I get up around 6 a.m. for work, and so immediately first thing I do is I check the plus EV tool for any bets. I check the fantasy optimizer for any parlay bets. I place all of them, and then I get to work, right? And then so basically after that in the morning, I'm every hour or so I will come back and check the plus EV tool up until about 2 p.m. And this is Pacific time, by the way. So for me, a lot of sporting events start at around 4 p.m. PST, and then the late games are at 7 p.m. So I've noticed that I will be checking, per hour in the morning up until about 2 p.m. And then between 2 to 4 is kind of when the majority of bets are coming in, because this is when the lineups are set, injuries are announced, things are changed, and so lines are moving, and that's where you can find the opportunities. So for me, that's kind of the main window that I want to be as active as I can be on here. And so and it's the same thing, not just straight bets, it's the same thing with the fantasy optimizer as well. Like right now, it just turned 2 o'clock and the board is dry but heating up compared to before. Like 30 minutes ago, this was all red, and now there's already some plays on here, right? And so it's just going to continue to get more and more plays as money comes in, moves lines, you find value, things are announced. And so between 2 to 4 p.m., just before that first round of games in both NHL, MLB, NBA, that's kind of when I would be on here as much as possible. After about 4:30 p.m., I'm usually either at the gym or getting groceries for dinner or whatever, and so I'm not really checking as much. And then when it comes to about 6 p.m., I'd like to be on and check again for these late games, right? And also, even at that time, it's good for the next day's games as well. So that's kind of my routine, is just checking it as much as possible throughout the day when I can, but managing myself and finding times where I don't need to be checking, right? Because like I know for me personally, after 5 p.m., for the most part, it's time to spend time with my family, right? And so I'm, my girlfriend gets very upset when I'm, checking the plus EV tool and placing bets after 5 p.m. And so I've kind of made a rule. Okay, I'm not going to be checking that. Obviously, at 6 or so, I'll be checking here and there sneakily to try to get those 7 p.m. game bets in. But for the most part, it's between 2 to 4 p.m. That's when, when I'm most active. And before that in the morning, it's just every hour, check it, place the bets. You got to be grinding. You got to be quick with it, and you got to be dedicated. But at the end of the day, it's a profitable side hustle. So, manage your time that way, and I think you'll have success.